Hello. Welcome in, guys, and welcome back to 1212 Heartbreak Hotel. Let's see, can I get the deck here? Thank you for joining me for this general love message. I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping in and allowing me to read for you. We're going to get right into it. Heavenly Father God, bless this video and bless the collective with a truthful and resonating message. All right, let's see what the energy of the general love message is. We got talk to you. Somebody wants to talk to you, collective. Okay, let's see what they want to talk about. What's the energy of this general love reading? We got unfulfilled. Talk to you. Unfulfilled. Let's see what else. What's the energy of the general love message for the collective? Look, another talk card. Let's talk to you. Okay. Somebody really wants to talk to you. What do they want to talk about? That divine feminine or that divine masculine energy of yours. Probably how they haven't been able to run into anything like it. What you want to bet with that unfulfilled? What else? What's the energy of the general love message? Tell me you understand. So they want to talk. They want some understanding. They haven't been fulfilled in what they've run into or what they tried. Maybe they put somebody in a third party in my collective and realized, look, faith, yeah. Realized that their energy couldn't touch yours. My high vibrational collective's energy was something you just wasn't gonna find in someone else. Maybe, you know, they've been through something and had a change of heart there, had some type of awakening with faith. Look, I'm not okay. Yeah, they're not okay without you, collective. Yeah, unfulfilled. Some of them could be still in this situation that's got them not fulfilled here, not feeling their best. Yeah, let's get one or two more. What's the energy of the general high vibrate? Yeah, they miss your high vibrational energy. Didn't I say that? Yeah, collective. Listen, my high vibrating babies, sometimes you come into contact with certain energies and they are never the same. You know, that's how it looks like this person done ran into my high vibrational collective and been changed. Let's see what else they want to talk about here. What's the energy? What is this poking out? Look, touch me and apology. Yeah, somebody wants to reconcile. Look, touch me. Yeah, want to talk about getting back together. That's what they want to talk about. They owe my collective an apology. Look, I'm ready for love. All these turned up together. Yeah, because they're ready to be in love with my collective. Look, life partner. I can't make it up. So we got ex, someone that my collective left in the past. Look, somebody that was playing games. Hold on, let me show it to you. Yeah, look, playing games. That's ready to come back now because they know or they recognize what type of energy they ran into. They recognize that they played over their life partner, you know, possibly soulmate, soul connection energy here. Yeah, this person wants to talk. They have to talk for somebody. Yeah, they miss you. Look, I'm not okay. Somebody's I heard having problems sleeping. Yeah. Maybe even eating. They miss this high vibrational. Oh, it's their karma. Oh, wow. 1212 Heartbreak Hotel. Yeah. It's somebody's karma that they experiencing for what they put the collective through. Yeah, for playing these games. What's under that? Your love offer. Right under playing game. Yeah. Yeah, somebody wants to come in now. Uh-oh, collective. I'm sorry for bumping the camera. Somebody wants to come in now and make my collective a love offer. Someone in the collective, yeah. Because they know they missed over this divine energy of yours. You know what the divine blessed them with was what the universe or what God was trying to give them, yeah, was their life partnership. Yeah, somebody loved them forever. You look, yeah. And they messed over it. Yeah, somebody has a serious apology to give my collective. Let's get some love oracles over this. Sending your love and light, y'all. Let's keep going. We're going to get into situations. Let's do the situation love. Let's shuffle them. Shuffle, shuffle. Yeah, they want to talk. Talk came out twice. Let's talk. I need to talk to you. Oh, somebody's going to be begging here. Yeah. Yeah. But it's karma. You know, this, ooh, maybe they're awakening that they're experiencing. You know, it's really not pleasant. It is really not pleasant. Somebody's person, yeah, have had the answer to, you know, spirit guides here. Yeah, have had the answer to the higher is how I'm hearing it, because of the divine energy that they played over, whether it was divine masculine, divine feminine. I got her, which is like my Empress card out of this deck, but I'm telling you, yeah. Yeah, that's why they gotta apologize for spirit to let up off them. You know, for they guys or your guys, whoever, the protection angels to let up off of them is how I'm hearing it. Yeah, let's see. Look, healing heart. Yeah, healing heartbreak, toxicity or addiction, abusive relationship. Yeah. Yeah, somebody, yeah, they were not supposed to play over my collective and take the connection as a joke. I'm telling you. Yeah, they in deep regret here. Somebody's person is in deep regret. That's what they want to talk about. Again, it's about tell me you understand. That they were low vibrational before. Show the collective what they need to see regarding this connection, this situation, this person. Show the collective what they need to see here, please and thank you. What is this we got? Yeah, the sword and the rose. Clarity and truth. Revelations, honor and protection, determination. Yeah, they have to come in and tell the truth. Again, whoever that was, playing games, not being honest, it's apology time, and they get no other option here. Look, Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, and struck by love. Yeah, someone in my collective is again manifesting this, or this is gonna be wish fulfillment for you. You know that this person, the person on your mind, learned their lesson. Again, they got their clarity, they had their revelation, they breakthrough, their awakening. Did I not say that somebody's good? Oh man, Phoenix rising is what I just got. Somebody's tower. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what they've had. That's why I got the faith card. And for somebody's person here in the collective, they love you. Yeah, they do. And they just had to grow up. They had to again come into this honorable version of themselves. What is this? Camera reminiscing. Yeah. Missing you. Look, learn from the past. Yeah. I'm telling you, have learned serious lessons about playing over what the God is giving you, what the divine is giving you. Yeah, yeah. Do not take, they know now to never take something like that for granted again. Look, cut down, separation, stop the pattern. Yeah, yeah. For a lot of you, that's what the breakup is about. That's what the separation, the time apart, the no contact even. That's what it's about. Allowing this person to experience, again, the karma or breakthrough, whatever, awakening. But take it how it resonates, that was necessary for them so that they can come back in this truthful energy to apologize. Yeah, that's what they want, to know that you understand. Yeah. Yeah, that they didn't know before what they know now. Yeah, look, engagement ring, higher commitment. Look, this is why somebody's person is ready. Yeah, invite me to the wedding. Look, engagement ring, higher commitment, eternity, partnership and union and completion. They know that you complete them, collective. Yeah, I got soulmate energy, soul, you know, counterparts and things like that with that her card. Again, very high vibrational energy, you know, loving, man, healing, things like that. This person can't let that go. They coming in to tell you that. Yeah, they are ready for love, ready for commitment, ready to try again for somebody's person. Look, cutting ties, moving on, receiving what you need, progression. I'm telling you, because they had that awakening they needed. Or they, again, experienced whatever karma, was out there for them to experience along the path of their development. 1000 on the timer, as I said there. Yeah, somebody's person still had development to do. They, again, they weren't in the mindset of commitment. They weren't in the mindset of even realization when it came to, look, I can't make it up. Look, old school. Yeah, outdated thinking. Look, conditioning. Yeah, they weren't ready before. They were not ready before. What else? But they didn't let go or whatever. Cut ties, some of them. Yeah, the players playing games. Yeah, they done cut ties. Look, girl with a snake. Yeah, charmed or used, enabled boundaries. Yeah. The players, the games, because of what somebody's person experienced. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe they run into this type of toxic, hazardous, dark, evil energy. Yeah, maybe somebody's, and that's what taught their ass. I'ma just be honest. 1212 Heartbreak Hotel, but they had to cut whatever ties, whatever strings, take care of whatever karmic connections, things like that they had, with what they weren't able at the time to set boundaries with, put behind them, move on from. They didn't have a choice. They coming in this truthful energy to what I'm hearing is expose they self for somebody. What else? To tell on they self here. Yeah. I had to pick it up. Backstabbing. Yeah. Heartbreak and pain. Separation. I told you they ran into somebody's person. Yeah. Run into a dark witch. Run into just what they ass deserved is how I'm getting it. Thankfully, again, it didn't take them out. Heartbreak and pain, separation and loss, deception and a shocking attack. I'm telling you, there it is, that tower for somebody. Yeah, based on the third party that they put my collective in, or the person that they chose over you. Look at that healing and heartbreak card again. Yeah. They chose somebody over someone here in my collective. That person was dark. That person was, possibly even doing love spells or doing work, is how I like to call it, on them. Shit, lighting candles and saying mantras and chants and shit. But either way, yeah, this person, your person had to experience that in order to, again, be able to have their revelation. What came out on the truth and clarity card up there. Yeah, what's hitting me in my chest up here? Look. And now that they've had their revelation, date. Get back out there, meeting someone, setting a date. Right under the engagement, this person is wanting to talk again, so they can set up a date. So somebody in the collective, hoping they'll open up to them, hoping that you will, again, just communicate with them and talk with them so they can reestablish, themselves, so they can let you know what they experienced. So I heard that somebody's person was going to tell on themselves. Yeah, talk about this dark ass energy they ran into, what they had to experience, how they stabbed them in the back, and the shocking shit they found out about them. That's what they want to talk about. 1212 Heartbreak Hotel. That's what they want to talk about. Yeah, they do. The apology is in there. But my high vibrational collective want answers. Somebody want answers. Like, what is it? They're going to tell you. They're going to tell you. What else? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. What else? That's what they want. I'm telling you, they're trying to set up a date. They want to reestablish themselves. Look, I cannot make it up. Wedding rings. Yeah. Union and marriage. Soul connection. Did I not call it out for someone? Yeah, I did. Confirmation, of that soul connection that I felt here. Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, your divine counterpart that was in low vibrational energy before, or in toxic, mind state, or pulling emotionally manipulative games, whatever the player was doing. Yeah, they ran into some shit I heard 1,000 times worse than them. Yeah, they did. And they got what they deserve. Yeah, hey, karma is a bitch. Somebody is still going through karma. But I'm not okay. Somebody's person. So give them the time they need. Again, for their revelation. For them to go through the journey here of the cards. But yeah, for this person that has, they want to, again, come in, talk, set up a date, reestablish themselves, and see if you can, give them a second chance here. If you still have this sweet love, look, man, I can't make it up. It's up in the deck on its own. These two flip. We're going to turn them back. But blowing kiss, yeah, they want to know. I can't make it up. This love, this healing love that they shared with you, this loyalty I heard for somebody. Somebody repeated a cycle with this person. Yeah, that's why Heartbroken popped up. Somebody repeated a cycle with this person. Unconditional love, giving and receiving. Fairness, somebody, yeah. Affection returned. Listen, they ready to have you open back up to them again and have access to what what I'm picking up on again is some of the most beautiful and healing and loving, and just, man, this person don't know what to do. That's why they're not okay. They are coming to beg. Somebody's person is coming to beg them to please, let's just talk. Please, I have learned this lesson. I can't stop thinking about you. Somebody's person knows that you want commitment, collective. They know that, again, you love them unconditionally. You just had to make up a mind, head over heart decision when it came to dealing with them. That's what the separation has been about. Look, I can't make it up. You had to. Cutting out, separation. That's what somebody's separation has been about. Silent treatment, even. Cutting them off and stepping away is the boundaries for you. Again, what's healthy and what you expect, what you would want in love. How, again, this person, you're requiring every person. Is how I heard it for somebody in my collective. It ain't just them, it's everybody that's going to, again, love me or respect me or treat me a certain way. Hey, my empress and emperors, my high priestesses and hierophants, and hey. But that has been necessary, again, to send your person into whatever karmic storm, into whatever revelation, awakening. That has been necessary here. Let's get one more. That's why they ready. They want to apologize. You know what I mean? Look. Not enough, lacking confidence, self-sabotage, ego, fear, and frustrations. They are ready. They want to apologize. Somebody's person, again, probably still over in that path of what is still a karmic storm, and they nervous. They're not enough, lacking confidence, self-sabotage, ego, and fear. Fear is there. They are scared. Somebody's person is nervous and scared that you won't give them this chance to open up and tell you that they love you. They've learned a hard ass lesson by playing games and backstabbing you, putting you in third party situations, over and over for somebody. Yeah. 1900 on the timer. Yeah. As I said that. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, healthy choices, self-love and self-care, being happier, love, and life. Because, again, healing in the period of separation, this person has gone through whatever karmic storm, while my collective has been focusing on themselves, healing, drinking your water, excuse me, eating your healthy meals, exercising just being kinder to yourself, raising your vibration, replenishing your energy for somebody. It's all it hasn't been in vain is what I heard. Everything happens for a reason is what I'm getting. Yeah, and it was so this person could learn the lesson they needed to learn and be able to come back. And what is this truthful, apologetic, knowing energy, loving and knowing energy. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Let's see. Let's get some tarot. How about that? Yeah, 1212 Heartbreak Hotel, guys. If you're still here with me and enjoying the message, you know what to do. Hit the like, comment, subscribe. It helps me grow the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Let's get into these tarot cards. Yeah, somebody's person, again, they coming in to beg you. You know, they cannot move forward without apologizing for somebody's person. So where you at, I got that silent treatment with come off that cut down card. If you have this person blocked again, or you're still in that period of your healing where you're not willing to open up and understand that they are not going to stop trying, you know, until you ready. Somebody's person they can't give up on this, you know. They are ready for love, and they want to love you. They want you to love them. And they're willing to do whatever they got to do. Is how I'm hearing it. Let's get into the tarot. Yeah, look, Queen of Swords on the bottom of the tarot deck. Yeah, I'm telling you, straight up blunt honesty for somebody, just the truth. Telling on they self is how I got it. You know, for all for what it's worth is how I heard it. Yeah, Gemini, leaving Aquarius coming off of that Queen of Swords. For all for what it's worth, I'm gonna tell the truth to my baby here, to the person that I love, like to my wife, my husband, you know, to my mate, my partner. Like, I'll really channel message from your person's energy. Yeah, I have no choice but to give it all I got here. Look, devil in reverse. I gotta give it all I got because I really have changed. All right, so let's see. What else does the collective need to know regarding this connection? What else? What does the collective not see coming? That's how I'm getting it. Let's do that with the tarot cards. What does the collective not see coming? Because, again, for somebody, you don't see, or you know, that this person had experienced karma, you know, had they own it. Look, I can't make it up. The Wheel of Fortune, and come out with the 8 of Swords in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune and the 8 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, for somebody in my collective, you know, you don't see that the divine, you know, fate, destiny took a hold of this person after you walked away. Like, you completely just cut all ties. Somebody cut all ties. You really did. Yeah, with the 8 of Swords, you stopped the pattern. I think that was here in the cards. You know, you stop, repeat. You just put up what was a strong, very secure boundary. And that is what drove, I'm telling you, with the Wheel of Fortune underneath. Yeah, that is what triggered your person's, again, karmic storm, they awakening, they revelation coming out over there, over the Sword and the Rose. Absolutely. Gemini, leaving Aquarius, Taurus, Leo. Oh, I heard Virgo. What is that popping up? Yeah. Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they weren't ready before. They weren't ready before. Let's see. That Knight of Swords in reverse says you don't see, for somebody's person, this communication coming. You don't see your person being so what I'm hearing is like pressed. That's what I always say, collective. Like, oh, you know, why you acting so pressed? You know what they say, so obsessed with me. Like, yeah, like you. Oh man, but I'm telling they not clarify this Knight of Swords in reverse. They are not going to stop you know, until I got 2 cards. What is it? Yeah, look, man. Look. They have to know if this is over. 10 of Swords with the World card. Somebody's person is not going to stop because they have to know if this is over or not. You know, if you are really done with them. Yeah, if, you know, man, if you really because I'm, you know, for the ones that repeated a cycle, you know, they never thought that you would walk away. That's what it is. And maybe that's why you don't see them coming, trying to be so persistent in, you know, having you open up to them, having you give them another confirmation, man. Maybe that's why you just cannot. But I'm telling you, it's here. They never stop thinking about you. You know, they're ready now. They know, again, what they want in life now. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, the world, they know what they want in life now. You know, and that may be what someone here in my collective just cannot see. Look, 3 of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Yeah, you just when this person shows up, it's just gonna be such this surprising thing because you never saw this coming. You know, the communication from them begging to talk and what they want to talk about, you know. Yeah. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Let's do one more. What does my collective not see coming from this person? Somebody in my collective just does not think that this person has changed. You know, or think that this person, you did not think that they could stop repeating a cycle that they were in over there with the Wheel of Fortune. If somebody, you know, in my collective never ever expected this person to want to come in and talk about the endings and starting again here, you know. Yeah, 7 of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What else? What else did someone in my collective? Yeah, someone in my collective never saw their person letting go of other options. Possibly filing for their divorce. Yeah, with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they let go of whatever third party karmics or different attachments that they was holding on to, petty shit. I'm hearing somebody, they stopped playing whatever games. Yeah. They did, and you were not expecting that. You did not see this coming. Let me get 12, Heartbreak Hotel. Yeah, my collective never saw this coming. Like, what? For real? They learned their lesson? Oh, I got 2 more. Yeah, they did. I told you they learned. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the Empress in reverse. What did I say? For somebody's person? Although, depending on what it is, take what you need out of these reads, guys. Leave what you don't. They are general, not personal. I am available for personals, though. Anyway, I told you, somebody's person, you know, was married to, was living with, had children with, you know, they ran into or was with what was somebody that was demonic. I'm telling you, the Empress in reverse. Man, they was toxic, you know. They didn't take care of the house. They priorities was messed up. They messed over the money. I can just but again, them choosing that over choosing you. You know, this is what they ran into. For I'm telling, I got it. Even in the Oracle deck over there. That situation I got that somebody's person really did. Yeah. Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, all out here on the deck. Yeah. They did, guys. I'm saying they committed to, or again, were attached to. It could even been, you know, platonic. It could have been platonic. You know, could have been an evil mother-in-law, a nasty ass sister, like another feminine that's attached, but or masculine, you know, take it how it resonates. But yeah, in the reverse here, yeah, they were this person's karmic. That's how I heard it. Yeah, for somebody's person. But that's why they ready. And you may not have expected that. Based on what they were showing people on the outside, you may not have expected that. To find out that they were not happy over there. It is not a happy home, or it was not all that they was portraying on social media and all of that. 3000 on the timer. As I said that, I'm serious. Yeah, they were lying. They were lying. All them damn pictures for every holiday, you already know what I'm talking about, y'all. For every with matching jammers, and it's nothing against nothing. I'm not, but I'm just saying with the 10 of Pentacles, everybody, child. Yeah, but that's what drove them again to their revelation, their awareness, their awakening, their karma, whatever they needed to experience to be able to come back and apologize to my collective, beg my collective to open up to them, talk, go on a date, allow them to express these things, allow them to tell you, based on where they are, based on what they experienced again. Why they know now that you are their life partner, that you are the person they're ready and want to spend the rest of their life with, that they want to love and cherish and, keep close, that they never stop thinking about you. And this is why. Let's put these to the side and get a couple of confession messages from your person. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for a confession or two. Let me find them. Yeah, 1212 Heartbreak Hotel, guys. Again, if you're enjoying the message, you know what to do. I appreciate it. Let's shuffle these and see what does this person have to say to my collective. I'm hearing to get 2 of these. All right, what does this person have to say to my collective? What do they want to say? That's how I'm hearing it. What do they want to say to my collective at this time? Healing on the bottom of the deck, y'all. I'm healing pain from my past. Yeah. I'm working on letting it go so I can be free to fully love you. Yeah, your love gives me hope. As I'm healing my past and childhood trauma, I want you to send me love and healing energy. So somebody, again, they not okay. They still experiencing, again, what it is that they have to go through to come through into their revelation, their truth. Send them healing and loving energy, y'all. Send your person healing and loving energy. They not okay for somebody's person, but give them the time. It's necessary. You know what I mean? They have to go through that. What does the collective person want to say to them? First card up is opening up. I'm getting ready to say what's in my heart. Let's talk. I want to talk. I know that this is love. Oh, it's true, unconditional, and everlasting kind of love. Yes, man, I want you to know I'm trying to open up, but it's so hard for me to put my feelings for you into words. But I know I have to do this. What did I say? This and you need. I know I have to do this and you need to hear them, collective. What did I say? Somebody has to. They know they have to. Confirmation. Somebody's person. Expect to hear from them. I know you're going to be surprised, but don't be surprised. Let this reading be your confirmation. Yes. What else? Oh, what else? One more. Please and thank you. What else does the collective person want to say to them? Man, what did I say about the soul connection? Look, twin flame signs. Look for the signs for our connection. As your twin flame, I mirror what you're going through. Notice how we are very similar and share the same vision. There is a connection between us that can't be denied. We have to work on ourselves to be together. Yeah. Look out for signs for my love. It is me sending you. Oh, yeah. I love that, y'all. I'm telling you, confirmation of that soul connection that I picked up on. You know, twin flames being confirmed here. But again, soulmates, life partnerships, things like that. This is your person. You know, where they are healing and coming into their revelation, or whether they are gearing up here to do this talking, ready to again open up to you, confirmation, and have you open up to them again, or this right here in their awareness time. You know, recognizing what you guys are and ready, you know, to do whatever work is necessary, and build on it. I love this. Guys, if you've enjoyed this reading, you know what to do. Hit the like, comment, subscribe. It will help me grow the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. I am open for personals. Check the description of the video. Check the description of the channel for that link to purchase those readings. Until we meet in the next one, guys, I'm sending you love and light. Bless you and thank you.